Number 1, how to start a relationship properly. We'll start with my advice. Okay, I'd get my mates to stalk the guy and then follow him and see who he fancies. How would you do it, Catherine?
First of all, that is completely wrong. Okay? Never ever stalk a guy. Okay? And what I do is if I like someone, I would message them, or if you can talk to them in person, and be like, hi, like talk to them, and be like nice to them and everything, ask how they are and things like that, and then find out their interests, and then if you have something in common, then that's something for you to talk about, and like I don't know, just like talk to them and get to know them, and like I don't know, like what they're into, and then if you have things in common, then every time you see them you have something to talk about, or when you message them, whatever. So yeah, like just, that's number 1, get close. Yeah.
So, you wouldn't follow my advice anyway.
No.
At the end of this video,
Please don't.
At the end of this video, comment below saying whose advice you'd follow. What would I say? Okay, so after you got to know the guy, I'd try and hang out with him, and then try and get to become really close and see finally if he likes me or not, and then if he asks me out, I'd say yes. If I ask him out, then I hope he says yes. What would you do, Catherine?
Well, after you get close with them and you start messaging them and stuff, I would kind of do what you were doing, basically. Like, if there was a chance for you to meet in person, I would be like, yeah, let's like hang out and like outside school, or if you've never met them before, like meet them in a public area, obviously, and just like be able to hang out without everyone there. Like, make sure there's other people going as well. Like, you can say he can bring his friends, or you bring your friends, and you're all hanging out, not like one-on-one, otherwise that's a little bit too quick at that stage. But yeah, just, I don't know, invite them. Like, if you're going out with your friends, invite them, or like if you're going to the cinema or whatever, then invite them. And yeah, just try and become really like friends before relationships.
In the relationship, don't try and make arguments or do something that you know he wouldn't like, or don't pressure anybody into something they wouldn't want either. She agrees with me for once in her life. And yeah, Catherine.
It's not going to go down well because like if you're like, if they say to you, oh, I don't like you doing this, please don't do it, and then they're like, oh, and you're like, screw you, I'm going to do what I want, the relationship isn't going to last long.
You just want to try and get, like, comfortable, in a comfortable position. Now, in the relationship...
That sounds so weird.
In the relationship, you got to do something, and that's try and make it as friendly as possible. Try and just be friends in the relationship, and then try and add those relationship techniques so it doesn't go too quick.
Well, it depends on the people. Like, I mean, if it is going really fast, that doesn't mean it's going to end exactly. It just means that if your relationship's going really fast and they're like within a few days they're telling their friends and like they're telling their parents and stuff like that, it can't, like, I don't know. I mean, it could mean that it would go so fast, and then after like a few weeks you'd have nothing like to talk about or anything because everything's already happened. But at the same time, it could also mean that that's how serious they are about you. That they're prepared from day one to tell people, no matter what they think, that they're prepared to like tell everyone that they're with you. And because like at the same time, even if it is fast and they go telling people, I think that's a lot. I don't know. It's a
lot better than keeping it a secret.
What?
It's a lot better than keeping it a secret.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's a lot better than, oh, well, we can date, but you can't tell tell anyone, because then that's a bit sneaky, that, because you could be dating 3 other girls without you even knowing. So it all depends on the person, really. Like, if you really want the relationship to work, even if it is fast, it will work as long as you put the effort in.
And then when the relationship's going well, but if all of a sudden it ends, then that's the hardest part. But I think this is from personal experience of my friends, like, you know, people that I know, and some of them like break up a relationship, and Catherine's just gone off the screen. Some of them will break up the relationship, but then would want it to like stay, like try and gradually move on. But this is the one part that I think Catherine will agree on me with this part, won't you? That if you have a relationship, like if you end it, try and break yourself and move away from the person you've just had the relationship with, so they can move on and you can move on.
100%. I cannot stress this enough. If you've broken up with someone, don't hang around with them 24/7. Don't be texting them all the time. Like, as soon as like the relationship's ended for whatever reason, whether you've broke up with them, if they've broke up with you, or something happened between you, distance yourself. Like, don't still be constantly texting them, constantly calling them, hanging out with them 24/7, because you're not going to move on. If you broke up with them, they aren't going to move on, and then you're going to feel crap, and then vice versa. Like, you're not going to move on if they're constantly messaging you and you're messaging them back. Like, keep your distance. It's going to like completely kill you in the first few weeks, but after a while you kind of get used to it. Like, you don't exactly move on from them, but you learn to live without them. And then if you keep doing that, if you want time, you will on and let go of all those emotions. But if you're constantly like hanging out with them, trying to be their friend straight after a breakup, like, no.
I think Catherine's saying no to that. Just a little hunch.
No. Stupid. If you do that, you're stupid.
Anyway, so we've decided.
No, but it's like,
there you are, you're on the camera. Go. My beautiful wardrobe in the background, people.
Stop talking. You can be friends with them, but after a while, don't be like, I'm breaking up with you. Can we still be best friends? Oh my god, I'm calling you tomorrow. Don't be like that. Don't.
You need to give them space.
Like, hey.
Space to move on. Get Catherine out the camera there? No, you just need space to move on, because you don't have your space and you're not going to move on. Literally a lot. But Catherine's in her own little world.
I was acting out what you were saying. It's like, you were like, you see that one person, I was like, oh my god. But then it was like, when you said everyone, I was like...
No, but isn't it though, Catherine, if you have a relationship... If you have a relationship with everybody in the whole wide school, then you're probably going to see them a lot.
Amber, focus!
Okay, the next step, after trying to move on, is, if you're really close with that person, how will you get close with them again, but not go out? That's what I'm confused about. Do you know what I mean, Catherine?
Yeah, basically, like, it's all depending on the person. I feel like, I don't know, like, in some the relationships I've been in, sometimes we've become friends again, sometimes we haven't, and we've just gone on with each other's lives and kind of like just pretending like we never even knew each other. But, I mean, it all depends on the other person. Like, if they still care and everything, then you can try. But I think distance yourself for a while. Like, don't leave it too long, otherwise you'll both get comfortable, and then you both will stop making the effort. But like, if you waited just until you're beginning to get over them and everything, then try and see them as a friend and like not think about the relationship and everything. And once you stop thinking about the relationship and you just see them as like another guy or just a friend or whatever, then you can start being like, hey, do you think there's any chance we could be friends? If the answer's yes, then start talking like every now and again. But if the answer's like, no, I don't want to be friends with you, then there's nothing you can do. They hate you and they want you to die. So sorry, but if
that's not Sam Snyder at all, Catherine. It sounded perfectly natural.
But if they're like, yeah, or I don't know, then that means that there's kind of a signal that there could be a chance to be friends. But I don't know.
It's all about the personality.
Yeah.
What I'd do is I'd completely ignore them for the rest of my life. I still do that with the guy I broke up with ages ago. Catherine's awkward moments are caught on camera. Hi. It's itskatpatnode here.
Right. What's the next one?
I don't know what happens after that though, Catherine, after you've just become friends. Does it stay friends, or what if they ignore you? What would you do?
Well, if you're growing friends and you're hopefully not make that
Mistake
not
again.
A mistake, but not go through that again, the whole relationship thing. And if you're not friends, then distance yourself. Find someone else that will appreciate you and loves all your flaws, because everybody's beautiful in their own way.
You're all beautiful and you're all perfect and you're all lovely people and we all love you. And I think this is the most important part. If the relationship carries on, because my best friend's sister got in a relationship in high school in year 7 and they're getting married.
Really?
Yeah. True fact.
Oh God.
So if you've kept that relationship going, just keep it going and do what you naturally do.
Me in a few years. Well, not a few, but more like 10.
Just do what you naturally do. Just carry on with the relationship, and don't try and make a mistake that will make.
Relationships are great, so if you're in one, good on you.
Guy called Quinn and not Kim.
With a guy, obviously with a guy.
Catherine, the guy's called Quinn, not Kim. Don't make that mistake.
Oh, she's not going to be quitting Kim. Yes, I'm dating Quinn.
And he's perfect. I'll put a link to his YouTube video down below.
Oh my God, please do. Wait, that sounds so weird. Down below.
Yeah, but there is...
No, yeah, subscribe to him because he's good. He only has one video though about dwarfs, but please, I'm sorry. Please subscribe to him. I love you forever. Not as much as him.
And subscribe to me. This will be on my channel, and Catherine will put a link on it to her channel. And I'll put a link down below to her channel because she made the most amazing YouTube videos you'll ever watch.
If you like this, give it a thumbs up, and if you want part 2, comment in the description, not in the description, in the comment section.
And we will make another video soon, hopefully. But hopefully not like this though, because this is a bit weird. Because all Catherine can see is my little pillow.
My happy little pillow.
Yeah. So comment below, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. And we'll see you later. Say goodbye, Catherine.